guys?
Dude, I can't believe you're still sticking with the Cherokee. When are you gonna buy a new Wrangler?
Oh, I'm never getting rid of the 4.0, man.
Really?
Yeah.
You're stuck on the engine, man.
I'm stuck on it. The straight six, no way to go wrong with it.
I heard they were bringing the straight six back.
What? Welcome back to Jeeping for Beginners, folks. Once again, my name is Josh. I'm here with my buddy Marco and my daughter Harley. And that's right, we are going to talk about something that is really exciting for 2024. Stellantis is putting the straight six back in the model line. So stick around. I think you're going to enjoy what we have to share. All right, folks, so welcome back. Here with my buddy Marco. He is a Chrysler Master Tech over at Jeep Only, which is awesome. We've been friends for years, and we both found out that Stellantis is going to be re-releasing a straight six engine platform into the Chrysler Jeep model line. You went to school for this. You want to talk about the motor just a little bit?
Yes, I did actually. I had a first-hand experience with this engine. It's a pretty stout engine. I hear it has, on the high output, it has about 550 horsepower, with 500 horsepower coming out of the standard output engine.
And this is a twin turbo V6, right?
Yes, it is.
I was reading in Car and Driver that although the EPA hasn't put a number on it, they're guesstimating in the SUV models a little over 30 miles to the gallon out of this thing.
Definitely, it will definitely be a fuel saver.
Which is awesome. But the reason this is so important to the family, folks, is because of the history that is behind the straight six in the Jeep model line. So why don't we talk a little bit about the history?
So the straight six first came out with AMC in 1982. It then made its way to a 4.0 variant high output engine. Through the years, it went in different vehicles such as the Cherokee, the Grand Cherokee, the TJ, up until 2006, with the Grand Cherokee being the last vehicle that ever had the 4.0, and it was gone from existence. Now it's back. And
they discontinued it because of EPA guidelines for emissions, right?
That is correct.
And all of us, I'm sure you guys have as well, at one point have said, why couldn't we just put a dual overhead cam on the straight six, get the emissions where it was, and keep the motor, right? So, great news, folks. New motor is a dual overhead cam, twin turbo, and it's got all the torque necessary for us to play with our vehicles, right?
Yes, it does. This is going to make a lot of you Jeepers very happy.
All right, Marco. So earlier today, you had mentioned that you'll never give up the straight six. Why is that?
I definitely wouldn't give up this straight six, because out of this thing, we're pushing 260 foot-pounds of torque.
The torque is where it's at, right? That's why we want the inline six.
Definitely.
You went to school for Stellantis on learning about the new motor. What's the torque output on the new one?
The torque output on this new engine is definitely impressive. It puts out 690 foot-pounds of torque.
690? Man, that's as much as the Cummins diesel. That's fantastic.
Definitely.
Well, we could spin 40s with no problem, right?
We will spin 40s all day long.
Man, I just cannot wait.
Me neither.
All right, Marco, so we've covered the specs. We've covered a couple of details that you learned in school. I am curious, though, because I haven't found this online. Did they give a name for the motor?
They did, and the name for this engine is pretty awesome. They are calling it the Hurricane.
The Hurricane? Well, that's pretty cool. Why are they calling it the Hurricane?
Well, with 690 foot-pounds behind it, you can say that this engine has the force of a Category 5 Hurricane behind it.
Nice. I like it. All right, folks, so the really exciting part about Stellantis bringing back a straight six is they're so proud of this motor that they're actually replacing all models across the board that carry a longitudinal engine. So no more Hemi, no more 3.6 liter, no more 2.0 turbo. They're all being replaced with the 3.0 Hurricane straight six. So that being said, from what I understand, Marco, they're starting with the Dodge line. The Charger and the Challenger are going to get the motor first, followed in 2023 with the Grand Cherokee and the Wagoneer.
That's right.
Being as that you work at Jeep Only, do you guys have any 2023s on the lot yet?
We don't have any on the lot yet, but I am happy to say that we have some on the way for 2023, including the Grand Cherokee L and the Grand Wagoneer.
Awesome. So that means that we actually will have an opportunity to see if the specs on this motor are accurate within what, just a couple months?
Definitely, you guys will be very happy to see these at the dealership.
So excited. And then I was also reading that with the launch of it in the Jeep model line this year, they're going to be putting it in the Wrangler and the Gladiator in 2024.
From what I hear, it is already under testing. So for the 2024 year, we will probably be seeing them in the JL and the JT.
That is so exciting. In fact, so much so, and don't tell my wife this, I'm already planning on buying a brand new Jeep in 2024.
So does that mean that you're going to buy a Wrangler in 2024?
Well, Devin, with as much as we've been talking about it and the impressive numbers that it's putting out, I think it's definitely time to put old Bessie to rest and upgrade to a new JL with the Hurricane engine.
Nice.
Cool!
All right, Devin. So what do you think?
I think it's pretty cool, and I want you to like the video.
Nice. How about you, young man? What do you think?
I think this engine is definitely in my future.
I think it's definitely in my future, too. Don't tell Mom. Okay?
Fine.
What about you? What do you think?
I think I'm gonna tell Mom.
Oh, my goodness. Can you believe that? She's going to tattletale on me.
Okay, I actually do think it's pretty cool though.
All right. Awesome. Well, listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This, once again, is Jeeping for Beginners. My daughter Harley, son Devin, and a good friend of mine, Marco, here to bring you some awesome news about what Stellantis is doing this year. So, in the meantime,
Subscribe!
apparently the kids really want you to subscribe to the video. I was just going to say happy Jeeping, and we will see you next time.
Subscribe!